The race to be France's next president is tightening as election day nears. Emmanuel Macron's lead has dwindled over the past few weeks as opponents from both the far right and far left see an 11th hour rise in support in the polls. Yet Mr. Macron is still holding on to first place after seeing a boost to his numbers in the wake of Russia's invasion of Ukraine. The French presidential election is split into two rounds, the first taking place on April 10th. The top candidates from that result will then proceed to a head-to-head runoff on April 24th. Short of a last-minute political disaster, Mr. Macron is all but guaranteed to make it to the second round. His old rival, Marine Le Pen, the leader of the hard-right National Rally, currently holds second place, suggesting a rematch of 2017's second round could take place when Macron beat her with 66% of the vote to 34%. Close behind Ms. Le Pen is Jean-Luc Mélenchon, a fiery leftist representing France and Baud, who also ran in 2017. Both of these candidates have seen their polling numbers rise in recent days, as Mr. Macron's boost from the Ukraine war begins to fade. The rise appears to have come at the expense of Éric Zemmour, a hard-right candidate who had initially challenged Le Pen for the second-place spot. Mr. Zemmour of Reconquest dominated the early days of the campaign, gaining media coverage with provocative statements on immigration and Islam in France, and at one stage overtook Ms. Le Pen in the polls last year. His popularity has now shrunk, and he finds himself jostling between the third and fourth spot with Valérie Pécresse, the centre-right candidate. Ms. Pécresse had come close to taking the second-place spot at the end of last year, in what would have been a reversal of fortune for her center-right party, the Republicans, historically a governing party of France that has seen support collapse in recent years. Her growing irrelevance pales in comparison to that of Anne Hidalgo, of the Socialists, whose closest cousins are Labour in the UK. If Ms. Le Pen does make it to the second round, she still faces an uphill battle, as polling suggests Mr. Macron will take over half of the vote if they go head-to-head. Ms. Le Pen is, however, the candidate that comes closest to beating Mr. Macron, and is on track to improve upon her showing in 2017. Mr. Macron's lead in the second round is still comfortable, however, particularly against Mr. Zemmour, who fares worst among the top candidates so far, polling suggests.